In the world of numismatics, there are certain coins that stand out for their rarity, historical significance, and incredible value. One such coin that has garnered the attention of collectors and investors alike is the United States quarter dollar from the year 2000. This seemingly ordinary coin has an extraordinary story behind it, and its value has soared to unimaginable heights. Today, we're going to take a closer look at the United States quarter dollar 2000, explore its unique features, and reveal why this coin has become a sought-after treasure in the world of collecting. The United States quarter dollar 2000, like most quarters, carries the image of George Washington on the obverse side. Washington, the first president of the United States, has been depicted on the quarter for decades, symbolizing the nation's history and legacy. However, this particular coin is part of a special series, the 50 State Quarters program, which was launched by the U.S. Mint in 1999. The program was designed to honor each of the 50 states with unique designs on the reverse side of the quarter, showcasing the beauty and history of each state. The 2000 quarter is a significant part of this program, and it features the design for the state of South Carolina. The reverse side of the coin showcases the iconic image of a crescent moon, a symbol of the state's rich history and cultural heritage. Surrounding the crescent moon are the words South Carolina and the year of its admission to the Union, 1788. It's a beautiful and meaningful design that represents the state's contributions to the United States. While the design itself is striking, the true allure of this coin lies in its rarity and the special circumstances surrounding it. The 2000 quarter dollar is infamous for a particular error that occurred during the minting process. In a small number of these quarters, a critical mistake was made, resulting in a unique variation that would later become highly valuable. This error involves a misalignment of the die used to stamp the coin, causing some of the coins to have a double die feature on the reverse side. As with any rare error coin, the value of the 2000 quarter dollar skyrocketed as collectors began to realize how limited and special these misprinted coins were. Error coins are a goldmine in the world of numismatics, and the 2000 quarter dollar with this double die error quickly became one of the most coveted coins of its time. This rare mistake created a coin that was unlike any other, and its unique characteristics make it a prized possession for anyone lucky enough to own one. Now, you might be wondering, how much is this particular coin worth? To answer that question, let's take a closer look at its current market value. Due to the extreme rarity of the error, the 2000 quarter dollar has been sold at auctions for astronomical prices. As of recent sales, these rare coins can fetch prices that go well beyond their face value. And the highest price ever paid for one of these special 2000 quarter dollars? It has been reported to reach a stunning $79,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $79,000 in words. This is not a typo or exaggeration. There are collectors out there who have been willing to pay such an extraordinary amount for this single, rare coin. And it's not just one isolated case. Many collectors are actively seeking out these elusive error coins, driving the price up and making them an incredibly lucrative investment for those with the foresight and resources to acquire them. The rarity of this error coin is due to the limited number of 2000 quarter dollars that were struck with the misaligned die. Only a small fraction of these coins were affected, and even fewer have survived in pristine condition. Because of this, owning one of these error coins is like holding a piece of American history that few others can claim. It's a tangible connection to a moment in time when a simple mistake created an item of immense value. If you happen to come across a 2000 quarter dollar, it's important to check for this error. While not every 2000 quarter will be worth such a significant amount of money, those with the double die error can make a huge difference in value. For collectors, it's a thrilling hunt to find these rare specimens, and the market for them continues to grow as more people discover their worth. So, whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just a casual collector, the United States quarter dollar 2000 is a coin you'll want to keep an eye on. Its value continues to rise, and with the scarcity of these error coins, who knows how much they will be worth in the future. But one thing's for certain, this coin is far more than just pocket change. It's a treasure, and in the right hands, it could be worth a small fortune. with prices soaring as high as $79,000 in words. That's an incredible amount for a simple quarter, but it's proof that in the world of coins, rarity and history truly hold immense value. Top 2 2001 United States Quarter Dollar. This coin may look like any ordinary quarter to most people, but in reality, it carries a story of rarity, a touch of mystery, and an astonishing price tag that will certainly surprise you. The US quarter dollar, as we know it, has been in circulation for over 2 centuries. It has undergone numerous changes, with different designs marking various eras in American history. But when we talk about the 2001 quarter, we're not just talking about any regular coin. There's something special about this particular year that can turn your pocket change into a small fortune at first. Let's break down the 2001 quarter dollar's design. Like many quarters minted during the late 20th and early 21st centuries, the 2001 quarter came as part of the State Quarter series. This was an ambitious project launched by the U.S. Mint, which involved releasing a new quarter for each state, with designs reflecting the unique characteristics and history of those states. The 2001 year saw 5 different designs, one for each state that was added to the Union that year: New York, North Carolina, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Kentucky. And now, at first glance, this coin may seem like any other regular state quarter. However, what many people don't realize is that there are certain rare varieties of the 2001 quarter that can fetch a significant amount of money on the market. What makes these particular coins so valuable? It's mostly about minting errors, low circulation, and a few lucky factors that make these quarters incredibly rare. One of the most notable errors found in the 2001 quarters is the double die obverse. This error happens when the die used to strike the coin has been misaligned during the minting process, causing the designs on the coin to appear doubled. This is one of the most sought-after varieties of the 2001 quarter and can result in a significantly higher value than your average quarter, but it doesn't end there. Another key factor that can make a 2001 quarter more valuable is its condition. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition are always worth more. If you happen to find a 2001 quarter that's been kept in perfect condition since its release, you're sitting on a potential goldmine, especially if it's a rare variety or error. One thing that many collectors look for in the 2001 quarter is a coin that was minted in the Philadelphia Mint, marked with the P Mint mark. While Philadelphia minted quarters aren't particularly rare, some of them have been found with unique features, like certain design flaws or special characteristics that make them highly desirable. Coins from this mint that are in exceptional condition are known to be worth more than the face value of a quarter. Another thing to keep in mind is that collectors and investors aren't just looking for coins that are rare, they're also looking for coins that have historical significance. The 2001 state quarters marked the beginning of the second phase of the U.S. Mint State Quarter program, and these coins represent a major milestone in American numismatic history. The fact that the 2001 quarters feature the state designs of states like New York, North Carolina, Rhode Island, and Vermont all adds to their charm and appeal to coin collectors who want a piece of history. So, let's answer the big question: what exactly is the value of a 2001 United States quarter dollar? Well, if you've got a standard, run-of-the-mill quarter, it's only worth 25 cents, just like any other. But for the lucky few who happen to own one of these rare, error-struck, or exceptionally well-preserved 2001 quarters, the value can be much, much higher. For those of you who might be sitting on one of these rare coins, you could potentially sell it for up to $70,000. Yes, you heard that right, $70,000. That's $70,000. This astonishing price is reserved for the most rare and valuable versions of the 2001 quarter, but it just goes to show that sometimes, your change can be worth far more than you'd ever expect. Now that you know what makes the 2001 quarter so interesting and valuable, keep your eyes open the next time you're handling change. You never know, you might just find that one rare coin that could change your financial future. If you enjoyed this dive into the world of rare coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more fascinating videos about coins, collectibles, and all things numismatic. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Top 3 2014 United States Quarter Dollar. Now, you might be thinking, a quarter from 2014? How could that be worth anything more than 25 cents? Well, hold on to your seats because you're about to learn just how much this coin can actually be worth under the right circumstances. The quarter dollar has been a staple of American currency for over 200 years, and throughout its long history, it has evolved and been designed to reflect different aspects of American culture and history. The 2014 quarter dollar is part of the America the Beautiful series, a collection of quarters featuring national parks and historic sites from across the United States. These coins represent the beauty and diversity of the nation, and the 2014 series was no exception. The coins released that year featured 5 different parks, each with its own unique design, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. While the design of the 2014 quarter is undoubtedly beautiful and reflective of America's natural and historical treasures, what really makes this coin so special is not necessarily the design, but rather the rare errors and unique circumstances that can make it worth far more than its face value. The first thing to understand about the 2014 quarter is that, like most coins, it was minted in large quantities. In fact, millions of these quarters were released into circulation. So, you might be thinking, how could a coin that was minted in such large numbers be worth anything significant? Well, it all comes down to a few very important factors: rarity, errors, and condition. One of the main factors that can drive up the value of a 2014 quarter is the presence of minting errors. These mistakes, often unnoticed at the time of production, can turn a seemingly ordinary coin into a highly sought-after collector's item. One of the most valuable varieties of the 2014 quarter is the double die obverse error. This occurs when the die that strikes the coin is misaligned, resulting in a doubling effect on the coin's design. If you happen to find a 2014 quarter with a double die error, it's likely to be worth a lot more than its face value. In addition to the double die error, another factor that can contribute to a 2014 quarter's value is its overall condition. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition are always more valuable to collectors. Coins that have been preserved in perfect condition, with no scratches, discoloration, or other signs of wear, are highly sought after. A 2014 quarter in mint condition can be worth several times its face value, even without any errors or unique characteristics. Another thing to keep in mind is the importance of the mint marks. The 2014 quarters were minted in 2 locations: Philadelphia, denoted by the P mint mark, and Denver, denoted by the D mint mark. In general, the Denver minted quarters are more common, but certain rare varieties and minting errors found in quarters from the Philadelphia mint can make them more valuable. The key here is to pay close attention to the details of your coin. Mint marks, die errors, and condition can all impact its worth, but here's where things get really exciting. While most 2014 quarters are worth just their face value of 25 cents, certain rare coins can fetch extraordinary prices. For example, if you're lucky enough to find a 2014 quarter with one of the aforementioned minting errors or in flawless, uncirculated condition, the price can skyrocket. Now, let's talk about the true jaw-dropping value of some of these 2014 quarters. If you manage to find one with the rare double die error, or if it's in perfect condition with a unique characteristic, it could potentially sell for as much as $690,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $690,000. That's $690,000. This incredible amount is reserved for the most rare and flawless specimens of the 2014 quarter, but it's proof that the right coin, in the right condition, can fetch an unbelievable price. So, if you're a coin collector, or if you've ever wondered if there's more to your pocket change than meets the eye, it's time to start looking at your quarters a little more closely. The 2014 quarter dollar might just hold the key to a small fortune waiting to be discovered. You never know, you could be sitting on a coin worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure to subscribe for more exciting insights into the world of rare coins. And remember, the next time you find yourself with a handful of quarters, take a moment to examine them carefully. That seemingly ordinary 2014 quarter might just turn out to be a hidden treasure worth a lot more than you think. Top 4 2004 United States quarter dollar. Now, we all know the quarter is a common coin in circulation, but this particular year's quarter has something special to it that could make it worth much more than just 25 cents. The 2004 quarter is part of the famous state quarter program, which began in 1999 and continued through 2008. Each quarter in this series features a unique design that represents a specific state, and the 2004 quarters were no exception. That year, 5 states got their own quarter designs: Michigan, Florida, Texas, Iowa, and Wisconsin. Each design tells a story and celebrates the natural beauty or historical significance of those states, making these coins not only valuable to collectors but also incredibly interesting to examine. While most people might not think twice about a 2004 quarter, it's important to note that some of these coins are far more valuable than others. So what makes a 2004 quarter special enough to make collectors sit up and take notice? Well, like with many rare coins, it's all about the rarity, condition, and sometimes even minting errors. One of the most exciting factors that can boost the value of a 2004 quarter is a minting error. If you're not familiar with minting errors, they occur when something goes wrong during the coin-making process. The die used to stamp the design onto the coin can sometimes malfunction or become misaligned, causing errors like doubled features, off-center designs, or even missing elements. These types of errors are incredibly rare, which is why they can make a coin worth a lot more than its face value. For the 2004 quarter, one of the most sought-after errors is the doubled die variety. This occurs when the die is misaligned during the striking process, resulting in a doubling effect of the images and text on the coin. If you happen to find a 2004 quarter with a double die error, especially one from a state like Texas or Florida, you could be holding onto a coin that is worth far more than just a quarter. Of course, not all 2004 quarters have minting errors, but that doesn't mean they're not valuable. Another key factor that can influence the value of a 2004 quarter is its condition. Coins that have been well preserved and kept in pristine, uncirculated condition are always in high demand. Whether it's the fine details of the state designs or the sharpness of the lettering, coins that have no visible wear and tear will always attract more attention from collectors and investors. Some collectors specifically seek out 2004 quarters that have been graded by professional coin grading services. These services assign a grade to the coin based on its condition, and the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A 2004 quarter in perfect, uncirculated condition, especially one from a limited minting or with a rare error, can fetch a significant amount of money. As for the mint marks, the 2004 quarters were produced in both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. The mint mark is important because it tells you where the coin was struck. Most of the 2004 quarters were minted in large numbers, so they're not particularly rare, but certain variations from these mints, especially those with errors or exceptional condition, can stand out among the rest. Now, let's get to the exciting part. How much is a 2004 quarter really worth? As you can probably guess, the value of a 2004 quarter can vary quite a bit, depending on the condition, the mint mark, and whether or not it has any errors. While the majority of these quarters are worth just their face value of 25 cents, certain rare varieties can reach incredible prices. If you're lucky enough to find a 2004 quarter that has an error like the double die, or one that's in pristine, uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a coin worth a whole lot more. For example, the most valuable 2004 quarters, particularly those with the aforementioned errors and in top condition, have been known to sell for as much as $76,000. Yes, you heard that right, $76,000. That's $76,000. So, the next time you're sorting through your spare change or looking through rolls of quarters at the bank, make sure to take a second look at those 2004 quarters. With the right error or in the right condition, you might just find yourself holding onto a small fortune. The world of coin collecting can be full of surprises, and with a little knowledge and a keen eye, you might just stumble upon a coin that's worth far more than you ever expected. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to hit that subscribe button for more videos on rare and valuable coins. You never know what treasure might be hiding in your change. Top 5 2020 United States Quarter Dollar. At first glance, this coin may seem like any other quarter, but in reality, it holds a potential treasure that could make you think twice before just spending it. If you're a collector or even just curious about coins, this video is for you. So, let's dive into why the 2020 quarter dollar is not as ordinary as it seems. In 2020, the U.S. Mint released several new designs as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which has been running for over a decade. The 2020 series honors the beauty and history of the United States with designs representing national parks and monuments across the country. This program includes some of the most striking and intricate coin designs, and the 2020 quarter is no exception. The coins released that year feature the beautiful design of the Salt River Bay National Historical Park and Ecological Preserve in the U.S. Virgin Islands. This park was chosen for its natural beauty and historical significance, and the quarter's design reflects that, capturing both the landscape and the history in a stunning way. And now, you might be thinking, that sounds great, but how does this coin make me money? The answer lies in the rarity, condition, and any possible minting errors that could significantly increase the coin's value. While the 2020 quarter is still circulating today and is worth its standard face value of 25 cents, some of these coins have characteristics that can make them worth a lot more to collectors and investors. Like with many other coins, a few things can increase the value of the 2020 quarter: minting errors, condition, and the overall scarcity of certain varieties. One of the most exciting things for collectors is the potential for minting errors. Minting errors are, as the name suggests, mistakes made during the coin production process. These mistakes can range from off-center strikes to doubled designs or missing details. When a coin has an error, it becomes much rarer, and rarity is always a key factor in determining the coin's value. One of the most sought-after errors in the 2020 quarter series is the doubled die variety. This happens when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned or improperly prepared, causing a doubled effect in the lettering or design elements. A 2020 quarter with this type of error can be worth significantly more than just its face value. Aside from minting errors, the overall condition of a 2020 quarter is another factor that can dramatically increase its worth. If a quarter is in pristine condition, with no wear, scratches, or discoloration, it can be more valuable than a worn or circulated coin. Coins that have been well preserved, especially those that are uncirculated, are always in high demand. A 2020 quarter that has been kept in perfect condition can fetch much more than its face value, especially if it also happens to have a rare error. Another key factor to consider when it comes to the value of a 2020 quarter is its mint mark. The 2020 quarters were produced at two different mints, the Philadelphia Mint, denoted by the P mint mark, and the Denver Mint, denoted by the D mint mark. While most of these coins are fairly common, quarters that come from certain minting locations or have rare characteristics can be worth more. For instance, quarters with errors or unique features minted at the Philadelphia Mint may attract more interest from collectors. And now, let's talk about the market for these quarters. Even though the 2020 quarter is relatively new, some of these coins can still fetch impressive prices. For example, certain rare, error-struck 2020 quarters or coins in perfect uncirculated condition have been sold at auction for impressive amounts. In fact, a 2020 quarter with a minting error, or one that has been professionally graded in perfect condition, could be worth as much as $72,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $72,000. That's $72,000. So, if you happen to come across a 2020 quarter, make sure you don't just toss it aside. Take a moment to examine it closely. Check for any errors, inspect the design for clarity, and make sure it's in top condition. You never know, you might have a rare, valuable coin hiding right under your nose. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just getting started, the world of coins is full of surprises. And who knows, the next time you're sorting through your change, you might just discover a coin worth far more than you thought. The 2020 quarter dollar might be new, but it has the potential to be a valuable addition to your collection or even a nice windfall if you happen to find a rare variety. Thanks for watching, and be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2020 quarter dollar. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on finding valuable coins, and as always, keep an eye out for those hidden treasures in your pocket change. Top 6 2002 United States Quarter Dollar. Now, at first glance, it might seem like just another regular quarter, but trust me, this coin has a hidden potential that could make it worth far more than its face value. So, if you're interested in coins and want to know how you could potentially turn a simple quarter into a small fortune, stick around. The 2002 quarter is part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. This program was a major success, with each state being honored with its own unique quarter design. In 2002, 5 states were celebrated: Tennessee, Ohio, Louisiana, Indiana, and Mississippi. Each of these states had their own quarter design that symbolized something significant about their history or culture. For example, the Tennessee quarter features a guitar, representing the state's rich musical history, while the Ohio quarter includes a design of the Wright brothers airplane, honoring Ohio's role in the birth of aviation. But, while these state designs are beautiful and historically significant, they're not necessarily what make the 2002 quarter so valuable. What really makes this coin interesting are the potential minting errors and rare characteristics that can make certain 2002 quarters worth a lot more than just 25 cents. Minting errors are a big part of what makes a coin truly valuable. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the production of the coin, whether it's a misaligned die, double striking, or an off-center imprint. These mistakes can turn an ordinary coin into a rarity that collectors will pay top dollar for. And when it comes to the 2002 quarter, some of the most valuable coins have minting errors, such as the famous double die error. So, what's a double die error? This occurs when the die used to stamp the design on the coin is misaligned during the minting process, resulting in a doubled image. This error can be subtle, with only parts of the design being affected, or it can be more dramatic, with clear doubling across the entire coin. If you happen to find a 2002 quarter with this error, you could be holding onto a coin that's worth a lot more than you ever imagined. But it's not just minting errors that can make a 2002 quarter valuable. The condition of the coin also plays a huge role in its value. Coins that are in pristine condition, with no signs of wear and tear, are always worth more. If you come across a 2002 quarter that's in uncirculated, perfect condition, it could be worth significantly more than a coin that's been worn down by years of use. In fact, a well-preserved, uncirculated 2002 quarter could sell for hundreds of dollars, depending on its rarity. Another important aspect of the 2002 quarter is the mint mark. The 2002 quarters were produced at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. The P mint mark indicates the Philadelphia mint, while the D mint mark represents the Denver mint, and coins minted in San Francisco are marked with an S. While the vast majority of these coins are not particularly rare, certain mint marks, combined with specific errors or high-grade conditions, can make some of them more desirable to collectors. But here's where things get really exciting. As we've discussed, most of the 2002 quarters are worth just their face value of 25 cents. But, depending on the rarity and condition of the coin, some of these quarters can fetch a much higher price. In fact, a 2002 quarter with the right minting error or in perfect, uncirculated condition has been known to sell for an astonishing $77,000. Yes, you heard that right, $77,000. That's $77,000. Now, you might be thinking, how do I know if I have one of these valuable 2002 quarters? It's all about paying attention to the details. Look for signs of minting errors, like the double die variety, check the coin's condition, and examine the mint mark. If you have a keen eye and do a little research, you might just discover that the 2002 quarter you're holding is worth far more than you thought. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone who's starting to take a deeper interest in the world of numismatics, coins like the 2002 quarter are a reminder that sometimes the most valuable treasures are hiding in plain sight. A little patience, attention to detail, and a bit of luck can go a long way in this fascinating hobby. So, the next time you're going through your spare change, don't forget to take a second look at those 2002 quarters. You could be holding onto a small fortune. Thanks for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and how to spot hidden treasures, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And remember, you never know when the next valuable coin might turn up in your change. Keep hunting and happy collecting!